Hi, this is the next day of the project for 2018. Um, I started the project to describe the process of preparing and sorting out stuff in the house already as a preparation to a move that may come or not sooner or later, and as a motivation for myself to keep moving in this and to keep doing stuff. But it is, of course, not so interesting to every video only show the the thing that I sorted out in the house. I can do a short show. I last time sorted out the closet with the clothes, so that it looks good now. Also one bag throwing away. But I also use these videos as a guideline to speak about what I find within myself, what keeps me busy, what I'm sorting out within myself. So not only in the house. So during the sorting out in the house, I keep on sorting out my inner stuff, you could say. And I last video ended up about what I find within myself in relation to the word defeat. And I shortly mentioned there that I see it somehow related and manifested within my physical body, and especially also within a spastic colon. I also were speaking about in the same YouTube channel in Dutch about the path that I walked, a short description in this. And I'm not going deeper into this whole spastic colon at the moment. There's a lot to do about it, and everyone has an individual combination of influences or of aspects that has an influence on the manifestation of a spastic colon. But what I found interesting a few days ago, that someone gave me as a new perspective in this. As a side note, I live in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, the natural medicine and, let's say, the supplements, the orthomoleculaire geneeskunde, the supplements, vitamins, minerals, and everything around it is quite well developed and moving. So there are every time coming new perspectives in this area. And at the moment, the intestine and what's all related to this, so the inner intestine, the outer intestine, everything what's all related, and how it is so interrelated within our physical body is very much in development. So many new perspectives are coming forward every time during this last few years, and still even more coming now. And one lady was with me at my work in the store, and she shared a new perspective about the IBS, or irritable bowel syndrome, or spastic colon. And at first it was always thought that there was no inflammation related to a spastic colon. There were some side perspectives that there were very tiny inflammations related to it, and I could very much relate to that, because to me a spasm in a tissue is an irritation somehow. And if a tissue is irritated and spasmed, then you could say it is a bit inflamed in this at this area. But however, I also did an inner investigation in the large intestine, into the bowel with a microscope, and the mucus inside it all looks fine, and that is mostly with a spastic colon. The mucus inside looks fine, so it's not an inflammation-based syndrome or manifestation in that way. That is the good thing, let's say, about spastic colon, that it does not have a direct, dangerous, inflammational manifestation or something like that. However, it doesn't make it easier to find a way or to deal with it or to find solutions for it. Well, what is coming up now is that it is related to some inflammations, but it is situated on the outside of the bowel or of the large intestine. I'm not yet sure how this is situated, but when she mentioned this to me, it directly made sense, because I was still focusing on somehow inside in the mucus, or somehow it must be irritated or inflamed on a very microscopical level, very tiny microscopical level, and I did not come further with it. It did not really make sense, and also I could not come deeper in my physical body with this perspective from myself. And now she said it on the outside inflamed, that gives the cramping. And this somehow does make much more sense to me, like, aha, that's why this muscle is going like. However, this is then related to the immune system. I would say the immune system is somehow again related to irritations within our cells, protection mechanism in our mind, consciousness system, how much are we irritated, influenced, bringing brought out of balance, influenced by our own reactions that we have on our outside world. And in what way does this give an influence on this bowel, on this tissue, and on this muscle tissue in the large intestine? Well, I do not have detailed information about it. I cannot see it specifically within my physical body. It is for me an ongoing process to find how I have created this manifestation within my physical body, together, of course, with a predisposition from genetics, and how my mind system is set up within my physical body. So not from a perspective of that I need now to be hard on myself or blame myself that I have manifested this, but more from a point of understanding and coming to an understanding of how everything together lead up to this cramped, let's say, spastic manifestation within my physical body that I much experience on a physical level in the large intestine, but in some more areas, sometimes within this bladder and pelvic area. Okay, I wanted to share this perspective. Perhaps someone else also is enthusiastic about it and can move on with it. If I have new perspectives about it, or if I need to correct myself in this, I will do so. And the project of sorting out stuff outside also will move on. I'm not sure yet what I would take on. I have to look at this. Maybe the other half of the clothes for the next time. And thanks for watching again.